Testing, testing, testing. Testing, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing, testing. Testing. One, two. 1, 2. We testing. It's Tuesday. Tuesday. Tuesday is full of, man, it's my joyous occasion. Soups. Soups woke me up early this morning. It reminded me, oh, you better call me out. Soups early this morning. 5 o'clock this morning. Soup ringing my bell. You better call. You better let. We got something special for you. Soups. ABC. 7 Central, 8 Eastern. Soups. They say they got something special. Yeah. Now, I'm excited. I am excited. I got something to look forward to. Man. I feel like I'm holding gold. I feel like I found I've been digging for years and years, and I found gold. That this video, man, I'm telling boy, and what people don't understand, I have devices for each day. Each situations. When I go to the park, I have a certain, device. I'm gonna have James Bond with me. I will have James Bond when I do sky gazing and things that I like to keep secrets. I have another device for that, just for that situation only. For I have videos on there that some people send me that the underground, the black ops, the dog. They are very dog. I keep that for certain situations. That you would never get that at the park. They were tired. And the thing about James Bonds, they would let you know when people are trying to attack you. They want that gold, boy. I'm telling you, you can't have my gold. You can't have it. They were trying to tear my phone up, but the device was just kicking in. Let me know, man. Bloop, 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 bloop. And they kept coming. They kept trying to hit it. They kept coming, and they kept coming. Bloop, 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 bloop. I don't have that. I don't use that when I go any public access. That's just like using Wi-Fi. Anybody can get to your stuff, man. Anybody. Anybody. They got apps where but you can't get James Bond. That's special made. That's just like them phones they make over there in China. You can't touch this. I mean, they tried, boy, and I was, and they said, they told me, show me who anytime you hear that phone, go and show me who they are. I showed them. They told me to show. I don't know what's in store for you, but they said show them. Google. They said show them. If it wasn't Google, I don't think I could say it was God or the universe. Show them. I showed them. They said show them. So I don't know what it is why they wanted me to show them you. I showed them. That was my assignment for yesterday, to show. Don't say nothing. Don't tell them, because they wanna wait till you give the message. So don't do that. Don't say anything. Be quiet. Told me to sit in the corner and shut up. Don't say nothing. I didn't. That's why I'm sitting right here in my sanctuary. I'm sitting in heaven today. But only thing I can say, I mean, it ain't about me. But show them. I showed them. So I don't know if you're gonna listen to this video or not, but I showed them. But good luck. I sent that video to several analysts. That moved too quick for a drone. That was moving at the speed of light, sound. I mean, that was moving. It's moving too quick for a drone. I don't know what it is. I mean, the experts telling me. I mean, I'm surrounded by people that do that for a living. They analyze stuff like that for a living. They analyze stuff like that. They don't know what it is. It's moving too fast for a drone. I don't know. I mean, I just leave it at that. I mean, but you done hit gold. You done hit gold. You done hit something. You done triggered something. You done manifest something. I don't know. I know we ain't at Area 51, but I mean it was stories told like that back in the 50s, the 40s. That's why Area 51 is so prominent. But you don't hear them kind of stories no more. We used to hear them all the time. Some got invaded, some got captured. There are stories about Area 51. This guy named Bob, he was a scientist. He was telling. I'm gonna go tell it. You don't pay me. I'm gonna go tell it. He out here telling it. He telling his story. Then from the people that's on their deathbed, they'll tell a story. These old scientists and you know, it is what it is. It's still to this day don't nobody know because hush hush, people too secretive. I ain't scared. Yeah, they said, man, yeah, you done hit the rainbow. I just leave it at that. But I didn't know. So I mean, when I don't know, I ask for advice. Do anybody know what? But these people say Senate for anything. When you got this when this special equipment is given to you, you got to realize that there are people behind this agenda. I'm not alone. People are behind, help moving heaven and earth, moving clouds. There are people behind me. That's why they say, show them to me. Okay. There are people watching, so whoever it is, they watching you now. They got you. I don't know if you realize it or not, but they watching it. If you feel that certain urge of, passing out or whatever, I mean, but I done heard stories on that too. Oh boy, yeah. When you got to realize that I have a team out of 250, just think about that. When you got 250, you got I don't know how many teams out there we working together. I don't know. I don't know this. I can't tell you what I don't know. I don't know, but I can tell you. These messages show them to me. Just like Friday, when I was going into the wood, that ding, 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 ding. You can't hear it, but I'm here. That's why I have those James Bond earpieces on. Yo, and I see a lot of people wearing trust me. You can't do what I do. You can't do what those do. It's funny though. Your earphone, your regular earphone can't do. They can't do that. I'm telling you. They can't do that. They can't do that. They can't do that. They can't. Those are special made. Specially made. James Bond. That's for my protection. For mine only. Oh boy. You can't disturb me today, evil. They sending these entities by here to disturb my message. You can't disturb it today because I'm in heaven. Oh boy. And that's what they were waiting over there yesterday, to disturb that message. I mean, that bell, ding, 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 ding. I mean, boy, I mean, yesterday it just went crazy. I couldn't listen to my spiritual guys giving me their messages. But ding, ding, ding. I mean, they kept ding, 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 ding. Oh boy. But I don't, certain, this for my protection. It's basically for your protection. Because a lot I don't, man. It's for your protection. It ain't for mine. This is for your protection. Oh, boy. People just don't realize what the things that I have to do. Like I'm in here, I'm protecting you. But I have to give these messages. I have to. Now, I understand, but I do receive messages from the deep dark that and the thing is that I know the difference. I've been doing this. I know the difference. I know what not to do. I love God. I love me, and I love my life. This one can't be interfered. It can't be, because there are people behind the scene with so much power. The people behind the curtain, the one that's guiding me. They watching you now. Anytime anybody interfere and try to interrupt me from giving messages, trust me. I don't care if the evil sent you there. They got you now. You on radar. Boom. And guess what? I have to keep saying this. Smile. You on the camera. And I'm gonna say this. They told me to say this, but wheelchairs, dismembered limbs and stuff like that's the part I hate, because they keep sending this accidents, wheelchairs, dismemberment, leg, arm, or what, I don't know, but I'm telling you. This is real. People don't. They don't understand. That's why I hate doing certain things, because it's to protect you. When I try to get out here and warn you of really what's going on, but when you dealing with spiritual and biblical, man. These are things that has been happening before your grandmama, her grandmama, before her grandmama. These things been going on since then, ain't nothing you can do. Ain't nothing we can do about that. Them things flying in the sky, they been going on before your grandmama, before her grandmama, before, they been going on forever. Ain't nothing you can do about that. Yeah, that's just like getting out there trying to tie a rope around a tornado and say stop. It don't work like that. We are just spectacle. We are here to be examined on, and we are like a ant city, a ant bed. It ain't nothing you can do about it. We are being observed. When they say God is watching you, you are being watched. I ain't gonna say about God, but I'm telling you, you are being watched. They watching you. But when I can only warn, people. But I understand people are putting $2 or $3 in your account. You get excited and you want more and more and more and more. That they don't I mean, they ain't gonna give you what you want. They just only gonna feed the greedy. The greed could be 2 cents. It don't matter. They just gonna feed the greed. You'll never get rich. You'll never, and you're gonna always be in a spot where if you see anything, yeah, this is above my means. I'm just trying to give you game on the way the game is work. Yeah, I mean, they ain't gonna never, ever, ever, ever. That just like cancer, diabetes, epilepsy. What this one that attacks the black people blood? Sickle cell. They got the cure. They got the cure to AIDS. Sibby tried to explain that. He tried to explain the reason why we were took off of the diet that God given us. When you get off that diet that God gives you, guess what? Anything is anything and everything will happen. Not in your way though, but God gave us a blueprint. God gave the world a blueprint, the way it should be ran, the way we should eat. God provided everything for our needs, but when you disobey the rule of God, God's law, guess what? You're going to come up with all of these things. All of these things shall pass, shall take in place. I mean, right before our eyes, and you listen to these weak people, these weak-minded people that's trying just changing. I mean, and the thing is, it's killing them too. There have been people in the present and in the past had tried to explain this. It's silly. He tried. No one would listen though. About the eating, God put special roots and plants and berries. I mean, you just pay attention to animals. You see dogs eat grass when them worms get disturbed in that gut. Pay attention. Animals, they will show you because they hadn't been, they thought processes hadn't been invaded by the body snatchers. They can show you if you just they can show you how to heal if you just study and watch. We know, but they have the cure to these things by studying people. Are immune. There have been people in the last case. There was this lady. That's why they was studying. They had this Tuskegee study. They want to know. In case this happened, I got the cure. They got the cure, man. They got the cure to all of this. They don't want to use it. And then they put a price tag on it so high where, it's out of you'll never reach it. Yeah, we got the cure for cancer, but, you got to come out your pocket for $3 million. We got the cure for AIDS. Yeah, you got to come out your pocket for $3 million, though. We got the cure for sickle cell, but you got to come out of your pocket for $3 million. and it's programming to make the mind weak. Loneliness. 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 You want to get sick, you want to get crazy and weary. Your mind wasn't, your anatomy wasn't made for that. So there's a change going on. You trying to figure this out. This loneliness, man. Loneliness. If loneliness wasn't a problem, why do we have all these gatherings? We have these awards, the gatherings, the parties, the gatherings, the games, the stadiums. If loneliness wasn't a problem, why do that exist? If it was a gift, everybody, you wouldn't have no stadiums. You wouldn't attend no party because you're so intrigued by being alone. I mean, come on now. Loneliness. And what would you do if it was only you? Certain action takes place. That would remind me of when I seen that thing. That'll take place to erase the world population. And there will only be 2. What would you do? Only 2. They made a movie years ago, The Devil and Somebody, with Harry Belafonte. He thought he was the only one in the. I guess that's why they put the devil on it, because he was in it. back in the day, back in the 50s, or 60s, the devil. I can't remember the last part, but I know it was Harry Belafonte and this white woman. They were the only 2 on the planet. This back in the 50s, the 60s, just imagine what it took to make a movie like that. A black man and a white woman. Man, somebody tell me what's the name of that movie with Harry Belafonte? He was the last man on earth, him and a white woman. Then the third party come in the game. Harry Belafonte had to take him out because he come with trickery. It's been a long time since I've seen it. But good movie. But this here's a hit. This took it to another level. This one took it to another level. And it ain't got nothing to do with being a devil. It's about survival, the devil. Yeah, but people don't realize it. I mean, the world has gotten weaker because of the way we think. The world is weaker for we learning we using other people's thoughts. Anytime you read a book, you using other people's thoughts. Anytime they programming you, you are using other people's thoughts. That's what it's all about. And we become weaker for it. And just imagine, this world is built for the strongest survive. Back in the day, they nobody had no helmet, riding anything, skateboards or a bike. You didn't have no helmet. All this protection. The guy was analyzing the football game. Ooh, they hitting too hard. It's a football game. What's going? It's a football game. Oh, he hitting too hard. What the world is going on? The weaker you are, the lesser you are to survive. You're making people think weak. Kids now, they get hit. Oh, my world has ended. People, you giving people weak. It's weak. They are weak. Man, we rode bikes, fell, and didn't break nothing. We fell. We kept falling. We were learning, and jumping, and doing all this here. Nobody got, you got scratching, but you got up and you kept doing it again. Over and over and over. Oh, he's so frail. Oh, give him a helmet. Give him arm pads, knee pads. What you setting people up for? You look at the world the way it was intended to be. Everybody don't survive. Some species have 1,000 offsprings because they know they aren't all going to survive. Some of them is food. It's just the circle of life. Some offspring is somebody else's food. That's the way the world is ran. It's not, it's not pleasant, but when you get weak into a world the way it was designed, it was a blueprint for this world. You're making it weak because you weak. You got a 20th century mind that's built on, we're going to make everybody else weak. All these diseases that didn't even exist. Well, people, whole continents getting discontinued by certain diseases, and this been going on since certain people been on ships. The plague. That's when the plague began. When them ships started. Well, we ain't gonna get this. Just think about that. All this plague and all that didn't start until the people started getting on the ships.